do you know what is worse than a project failing? A project that keeps changing until it fails. So, this project or let me say clients I was managing, and, we had our scope all locked out, the team were all in sync, the deadlines were realistic, everything was just going smoothly until this drastic change request. And it was just a feature that is serving the users nothing. Like, it is not serving them any purpose. The feature will just be added for adding sake. So why are you now adding it? And what clients or people do not really understand is any change request, right, has a ripple effect on the project. It shifts the timeline, it burns out the team, it increases costs, and the worst of all is it can actually destroy what you originally set to actually deliver, what you already planned for that project to be. Change requests are not bad, right? And they can actually make your project better. But if you do not manage them properly, they will drown you. What I've learned as a project manager is I do not say yes to every change request. So what I do is I ask you, do you think this change does it worth the time, the risk, the cost? And the thing is, for some particular projects, right, the best decision for them is to say no when a change request comes in. So how to quickly make this. So if you're a business owner, a startup founder, adding random features to your project because it just came to your mind, you need to stop it. Sit down, analyze it, talk to your PM, and ask, will this feature be necessary right now? Anyways, guys, I'm Mulika, your favorite project. You guys, iPhone 17 just dropped, and honestly, some of you guys are about to put yourself in trouble just to feel among. And what shocks me is not that the people that can afford it are buying. It is fine, right? It is the fact that the people that are still struggling to get internship, to afford their rent, to afford the food they will consume, and now the ones rushing to get it. I'll even get there, right? I saw it yesterday of a lady who posted that she went to get a loan from all these apps, all these online apps, for her to be able to upgrade her iPhone 13 to iPhone 17. Do you know what? By the time it is, let's say 2 months or 3 months, after 2-3 months now, iPhone craziness, hype will go down. It will remain you and your debt. There is a lady, I was talking that the people that are rushing to buy the iPhone 17 are the ones who are struggling to even get internship, to afford their food and all of that. So in IVP, right, before we connect anybody, we go through, after you comment or you send a DM, we'll look at your profile, then do the necessary like other steps to get you vetted and all. And I clicked on this person to check her, and I saw her story that she already bought iPhone 17. Comfort. It's so crazy. The lady was literally in my DM few months ago requesting for internship, and I saw her page. This lady already posted iPhone 17. I don't understand. Honestly, economy is bad, right? But then when iPhone 17 dropped, it was not looking as if economy is bad too. Or things can change actually in the next 1 month, 2 months, even in a day, things can change. So let's be optimistic. So actually, but after this iPhone 17 case, hi guys, I'm Mulika, your favorite project manager. For those starting to learn how to drive a car, or you already drive one, you are about to win a car. That's not what it is. Okay, so have you ever slammed the brake because a car or a trailer behind you was horning madly? It actually happened to me when I was starting to learn how to drive. And my sister actually taught me how to drive, and she only taught me once. She only sat in the car beside me once, and since then I started taking the car around the compound, then from street to street, in the estate, then to look from one location to another location. And one thing that she taught me then that I actually took since that time to now is she said, no matter how much someone behind you is pressing the horn, do not panic, because if you do, you're likely to smash somebody, you're likely to slam the brake, just something actually awful is likely to happen. When, let's say, stakeholders or people start throwing in all kinds of ideas, requests, opinions, and things get crowded because everybody wants their opinions or their piece to be in that project, right? And if you're not careful, the whole project will end up very bad and you will get confused along the line. And the process is going to be affected as well. So what now keeps you grounded is the project charter. I think I mentioned the project charter in one of my videos. So project charter is just more of what keeps you focused on where you are going in whatever you're handling, right? Because the charter is already there. And I said then that a project charter is, let's say, it's like an authorization of the project by defining the timeline, the goal, the scope, the deliverables, the timeline, the stakeholders, and all of that. So now, when anybody now wants to bring in any information, you already have your project charter. All you have to do is, project charter is here. Whatever thing you're bringing in is not in the project charter. So we are not accepting it. So it keeps you organized that, okay, no, this is what I'm working on. And this, because you planned the end goal of the project already. And if you're not careful, when too many information are coming in, it will definitely confuse you. It will confuse your team members. It will confuse the project itself. Just make your charter to be clear enough, right? And sometimes there might be other information, probably, anything that will be impactful on the project, and you might want to like adjust it, because it is also for the benefit of the project, So it's not always good to know when to accept change requests, for it not to affect the process of the project. So anyways, guys, I'm not saying I'm Mulika because I'm not done. Today makes it, I think we have 48 days. Yeah, 48 days. But it's all been going all well, alhamdulillah. And I want you guys to keep, engaging. I really appreciate it. And I think that's that. Yeah, I'm Mulika, favorite project manager. It's good. You know what shocked me last week? I went for Big Five Construction Conference, and I kid you not, 98% of the exhibitors were foreigners. Let me even shock you more. The only Nigerians I saw were only supporting the foreigners. They were not leading. They were not showcasing. They were only supporting. Truth be told, right? I didn't even, I was not thinking of posting about this until I wanted to post on my LinkedIn, and I was looking for something to post. Then something just clicked in me that I went for Big Five. Why don't I just post about it? But then I needed a caption. I wouldn't just post only pictures, right? That was when the only thing that actually came to my mind that time was the Big Five and the fact that 98% were foreigners. The thing now is, we have amazing construction companies here in Nigeria. We have the likes of Cranberg, Sechako, Julius Berger, and many of them like that. Many other brilliant builders like that. Yet at an international conference where the world is watching, where big deals are being made, where visibility is everything, we were not there. And let's contrast that with tech. Nigerians found out that there is money in tech, and just go to LinkedIn. Everywhere you go, I'm a startup founder, I am building this, I am building that, which is good, right? Because Nigerians know how to chase opportunities until we own them. But why is construction different? Or is it me? Am I the only one just saying this? Or is it because we don't manufacture? Or we only build, we don't showcase? Or is it policy? Is it cost? Or is it lack of strategy? I'm just trying to find a way to put things together. And it's not merging. We have the brains. We have the talent. But until we manage visibility as a project of its own, with clear goals, with execution and outcomes, we will continue to build at home while others are taking the global credit. You will see that if we do not start showcasing, the world will only keep outsourcing the opportunities to others. Did you see the event, tech event, GTEx, ACE? Did you see how people turned up for it? Oh my God. Construction or any other industries, we just need to do better. It's just like I see everybody's into tech now and every other industries does not exist. Anyways, guys, please, if you are saying it, if you have any other opinion regarding this, probably I'm not just saying it. If you feel that we are doing better in this, kindly just say it in the comment section. Let's enlighten ourselves. Let's know if truly all other industries aside tech they're also doing better. Hi guys, I'm Mulika. If I tell you what an Excel, a Microsoft Excel does, you guys will be shocked. So I recently saw a woman She's a project manager as well, and she said that she uses Microsoft Excel for her project from the beginning to the end. And I was not shocked. I was not surprised when she said it, but she was like, people might be shocked that she uses Excel. But when I saw it, I wasn't shocked because Excel just helps you to break it down. You will still use other softwares, right? But for me, this is how I do it. I put everything. Let's say I want to work on a project. I put everything of that project in Excel, on different sheets. So let's say I want to. So on one sheet, I can have the stakeholder register. Second sheet, I can have communication plan. The third sheet, I can have, let's say, the RACI matrix. The fourth sheet. So I put everything like that. So from there, I can now say, okay, let me extract this communication plan. I want to use Slack for the communication plan, and I can put the information about the people and all. Or I want to extract the stakeholder register and put it probably on Asana or something. So it actually just gives that work a very good breakdown for you to know that, okay, this is your source. The tool you are using does not define the success of the project you are working on. It is actually the process that defines it. And if you do not structure your project from the ground up, you will just end up decorating confusion with software. I'm Malika, a favorite project manager. It's birthday. You see, that one thing I deceived myself about was telling myself that I could manage any project in any industry. And that saying of a project is a project, reality humbled me. Project management skills are transferable, right? The whole of execution, planning, stakeholder management, communication, and all of that. The principle does not change, right? But context does. If you step into an industry you do not understand as a project manager, you'll be struggling. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say you are dating someone whose love language you do not understand, and you are planning surprises, you are giving the person gifts, but what if what that person value is actually quality time? You see that you're already missing out. Now put the same context in management. Without understanding the industry's language, the compliance, the customers, the requirements, the processes, and all of that, your skills may not land the way you expect. Let me say that I actually learned that if you love an industry, you do not just jump into it because you feel that project management skills are transferable. You can plan, you can set deadlines, you can set budgets and all of that. It does not work like that. You have to understand the market of that industry, the compliance, the customers, the processes, the pain points, for you to be able to know that, okay, I think I can manage this project. You get, and you will be able to manage projects that actually make an impact. So I'm actually curious, please, if you've tried transitioning into a new industry, were you able to figure it out, or it didn't happen the way you expected? You can share it in the comment section. We have 5 days to go. Like, I'm really so yeah, it's been good, guys. Yeah, it's really been good, And I started this challenge for me to be able to share my experience, my ups, my downs, my wins, my everything all together. And I think I've been doing so. And I really appreciate everybody, supporting in one way or the other. So guys, you know what's actually crazy, right? I've tried so many project management tools, Asana, ClickUp, Trello, Jira, name it. But recently I tried one that was built here in Nigeria. Honestly, it blew my mind. A few years back, I was in this tech learning group on WhatsApp, and that was the time I was learning data analytics, and that was the group, like the link was sent, right? So the person that organized the data analytics training was the one who built this Nigerian project management tool. And as a project manager that I am, I said, I have to try it out. Let's see. The first thing that hit me was the fact that these people actually understood how project management works here in Nigeria. The structure, the struggles, and the reality that project managers are being underpaid or underrated compared to designers or developers. And the thing is, we don't always need to go outside. We should not even go outside at all, because we have brilliant people building global standard tools here in Nigeria, and we do not give them the opportunity. For me, if you guys remember the construction exhibition that I was talking about, that 98% of the exhibitors were foreigners. If you are a project manager, an entrepreneur, a business owner, or anybody who just wants to stay organized, you can make use of this tool. It is free for now. And if you've also tried any Nigerian built tool, please share in the comment section. Let's give them that visibility, that credibility, because it is not easy, and we need to start showcasing locally and globally. Anyways, guys, I'm Malika, the several project managers, and basically this guy.